So this is Iolani, St. Johns County naturalist. I'm out here at Faver-Dyke and they're just starting a burn. So Florida is, look at this is beautiful. Look at the wind. So most of the trees and the plants in Florida have their energy underground, into the root system. So the tops burn up really quick and really fast. It runs, which will create open space, but also creates more growth. Florida's meant to burn. It's a lightning capital of the world, next to another place in Australia. And if you look at this, this is a really nice prescribed burn. And you can see how it's catching up right here, going up some of the trees. And you notice that pine trees have all of their food up high, way up in the top. So the idea is to keep the burns from getting to a place where they're going to scorch the pine trees where they can't live. So this is beautiful. This is actually ideal. This is a really, really amazing one. And you can see down the street, the workers are down there lighting the fires. So beautiful. This side is what it looks like when they have not lit. It's all choked and really thick. All the oak trees are growing in here, and this is actually uplands. It's supposed to be pineland flats, which means mostly pine trees and a lot of grasses, which is the natural habitat for, you know, thousands of years. And that's what I assume that they're trying to get back to. Amazing. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. Here's some burning at Faver-Dykes. They're just catching the right side of the road on fire. As you can see, the wind's blowing in the perfect direction and letting it spread. There's a gentleman right there with one of the torches. He's gonna spill a little bit of liquid, which causes the flames come out. Beautiful. Prescribed burns are needed in Florida. This way we can avoid wildflower fires as well. And you can see one of the support staff who's riding one of the four-wheelers. Amazing. So Faver-Dykes, they're doing prescribed burns. We're just kind of walking the line. You can see how it's just burning all the underbrush. Really beneficial. Here's a gentleman right here actually putting some of the flames down. I got all the staff out here. So I'm Iolani, St. Johns County naturalist. I'm out here at Faver-Dykes. We're checking out the prescribed burn. And I have one of the people here who are helping on the burn crew. You want to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Elena Elliott. I work with St. Johns River Water Management District, and we're assisting out here with the burn today.
Yeah, how do you make sure you keep it safe?
Well, we keep it, you know, the day before. There's a lot of preparation. The weather, of course, the winds, the amount of rainfall. We've got a lot of personnel out here with a lot of equipment and plenty of water.
And what is the purpose of a prescribed burn? Why is it beneficial? Why even do it?
Well, historically, Florida fires used to start from lightning, and we didn't, you know, there was no one to stop it, and that's naturally what happened. I'm probably not explaining it.
It's okay, you're doing fine.
But
where we stopped previously and bringing it down
it's a fire-dependent ecosystem. So gopher tortoises and rattlesnakes and everyone benefits from this fire. It puts nutrients back into the ground. It brings new tender growth, and it prevents, or not prevents, but reduces the hazard in the event of a wildfire.
That's right. You know, the interesting thing about after a burn happens is so much plants come up and a lot more blooms come out.
Yes.
So I always think about when they landed here and they said La Florita, the land of flowers.
Yes.
But you don't see a lot of flowers. But after a burn, boom, there's all the flowers.
Yes.
So it tells me that the native people did prescribed burns too.
They did.
Yes.
And there wasn't all these structures that they were worried about in the way of fire, so there was no fire suppression.
You mean the people weren't complaining about smoke?
No.
Right, because they knew there was going to be more food.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, thank you for keeping us safe and doing these. This is really awesome. I'm glad to see it still happening.
Thank you.
All right, I appreciate it. My name is Iolani Haleski. I'm out here at Faver-Dykes. They're doing prescribed burns, and they even have informational signs about it. You can see how this poster says, shaped by fire. Natural and necessity part of many ecosystems. And yes, lightning strikes are the majority of the reasons why Florida has adapted to fire in the habitats. And there's our gopher tortoise, who relies a lot on the fire habitats. And longleaf pine forests are a majority of what used to be here. So it's awesome. Thanks for tuning in.